Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 5 trades. Today's date is February the 11th. As you can see, I did 4 trades today, this morning around 7:45, and the other one was a carryover from yesterday morning at 8:24. And it took a while to hit my I did a take profit of 20 pips, which, as you can see, it eventually hit. So first 2 trades with just scalping, and every day I start trading just thinking about scalping, which is roughly 2 to 10 pips, and of course everything past 10 pips I call that a bonus. Now I want to stress a fact that most traders, well, let's just say 95% of the traders out there who are struggling and failing to find success trading the markets, they do not know that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time. So don't be tricked or conned into when they tell you my system's 85%. Now for them it could be 85%. And it could be 85% for you, but there's only one way to get it up to 80 or 90%, and that is you have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach, and of course you will also have to learn trade management and money management. Now it did take me 8 years and over 700 trading systems to learn that. Nobody ever told me that, so I am here to tell you. And the last 6 systems I built last year, 2020, I teach in the training videos exactly how to trade the flow of the market. And of course, once you learn that and master the other 2 things, trade management, money management, all the systems that you have, everything will just start working more efficiently. So let's move right along here. The first 2, as I said, were just scalping. So let's try this pound Swiss using my new fractal trigger system. I love it. Fractals are based on the 1-hour time frame. Quite simple. Red we're selling and blue we're buying and red we're selling. Not complicated at all. And once you put all the pieces of the puzzle, and what I mean by pieces of the puzzle are, I'm talking about the indicators, top and bottom. Once you establish all of that, and on top of that, this first trade is a good example of a great way to trade using all the indicators. So let's drag and drop this up and see where I got in at. Got my timing a little bit off. Would have obviously been better up around this area. Not a big deal. I know that I'm going to get some pips. I just don't know how many pips. Did go against me about 9 pips. And I actually closed out all the trades right about the same time, except for one, of course. But this one I just automatically closed it out. Looks like with 8 pips. Slight correction. This first number 8 is 8 candles to the right, and looks like with 1 pip. Not very much, to tell you the truth, just scalping. I'd rather close out the trade with 1 pip than lose 30 pips, but that little 1 pip paid $112. So off to a slow start. Let's see this dollar CAD. What's happening with that? Drag and drop it up. Another good example, like the previous one, a great way to trade using the indicators and following the rules as I teach within the training videos. I pulled the trigger here. Should have got out over here, but I was sidetracked with a few things. But once I started seeing all of this kind of action, I said, okay, had enough. Time to close the trade. Looks like with 6 pips, and 6 pips on the dollar CAD. Paid $473. There's nothing wrong with scalping, but that's one of the main reasons why I put in Definitely more than 3 trades every day, usually between 5 and 10, as I am looking for a total of 100 pips or more a day. Most days I get it. But, if it dips below 100 pips, that's okay too. I used to be very happy with 50 pips, so if I can get 80, 90, or 100, I'll be that much more happy. Moving on to the Euro, let's see, Euro Aussie. Drag and drop it up. Things are starting to look really good for a great way to trade. I didn't catch it here. I was a little bit late coming to the party. But soon when I looked at everything down at the bottom and everything looked fantastic, including the meter, it was not looking like this because it's on its way up. But the euro was much further down, and that is why the euro market is open now. Keep that in mind up until 11 a.m., which happens to be right here. The euro London market is closed at this time, and no big surprise that it's doing a pullback of more than 20 pips. But anyhow, that's and I actually teach how to trade, also how to trade the London market within the training videos. Took the trade here, and I closed it out as it was bouncing around here. Looks like I closed it out with about 19 pips, and 19 pips on the Euro Aussie paid $1,475. So these last 3 trades were definitely a lot more than just scalping. Pound dollar, let's take a look at that one. Now this trade I did, if you remember, yesterday, 824, let's drag and drop it up. You can see I got in right at this point. Now in real time, I did a combination of looking at the higher time frames, and at the time I thought it was going to break through and keep going down, but as the market is very random and it'll do whatever it pleases, and so it did do this cycle, and I knew eventually, let's go to the 30 minutes, take a look at that. I knew eventually after it did one more cycle and then these fractals kicking in, and I knew I could have closed it out here, but I thought it was going to keep going down, to tell you the truth. But, one never knows what the market's going to do. But I took the trade, did go against me. Looks like 30 pips. Remember, these pound pairs, 10 or 20 pips many times will not hold. That's why you have to have trade management in order, or else you will struggle as a trader. Now, there was 20 pips I locked in, hit my target as I was sleeping actually. So 20 pips on the pound dollar paid $2,000, and of course they stuck me with swap rates. And if you don't know too much about swap rates, just go watch my video that talks about swap rates. And swap rates kicks in right at this time right here, 5 p.m. New York time. So either you're going to pay the broker or the broker will give you money. And all you got to do is check with your broker to see which way it's going. But remember, the broker will give you a lot less money, swap rates, than what they're going to take from you. Pound New Zealand is the last trade here, keeping in mind that the Pound New Zealand does the most number of pips on a daily basis. I trade this pair, almost every day I'm trading because it gives a lot of pips. Let's see. This is a perfect example of a great way to trade. Should have got in a little bit higher. As I said, I didn't see it till around here. That's why I pulled the trigger here. And of course, it did not go against, well, let's say, it went 4 pips against me. Very little, especially for the Pound New Zealand. And when I saw the fractals, I saw the dojis and the blue candles, I knew the party was over, so I decided to close out the trade. Looks like with 39 pips, and 39 pips on the Pound New Zealand paid $2,825. So pip total for today came to 85 pips, and 85 pips paid out $6,833. Another great day of trading. I didn't quite hit my 100 pips, but I'm still overall very happy. Now, if your system is not producing on a daily basis like my fractal trigger system, I suggest you get your hands on it. And to do so, all you got to do is look right below this video and you'll get my contact information. It's the fractal trigger system. I do charge $250, and I do teach how to trade the flow of the market, which is a must. Every successful trader in the world knows how to trade the flow of the market. Now, my trigger system comes with 4 GB of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. It also comes with 4 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and of course my favorite meter. Also has a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents. This is what you're going to need to succeed. Remember, to succeed at trading, you need a lot of education. I provide that. And you need a lot of chart time. And that's what you have to do. In other words, you cannot be lazy. You got to do the homework. Now, there's a lot of ways to trade, and I do teach a lot of ways to trade. That's why there's 42 training videos, and I threw in 9 bonus videos. I'm only going to talk about one thing right here at the top, a great way to trade. You're looking at a perfect example. Every day, you're going to find a lot of trades. Every day, you will see this. And all you got to do is when you see it, you trade it and follow the rules within the training videos. Keep in mind, all of these indicators are not default indicators on the MT4 platform. They're all custom indicators, and they've been tweaked and modified to work at maximum efficiency. Now you can just put this on pause, read all the different ways to trade that I teach, and if you have any questions at all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. I actually answer the phone. And if you live too far, send me an email. Here's my email. Remember, there's an underscore here, or else you'll be sending it to somebody else. Now, I do prefer Skype. All you got to do is click on this link. We will have a Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I will give you a free session and answer your questions. Free of charge. No obligation. Now, over the course of many years, I've been building trigger systems, and if you click on this link right here, you will see 30 screenshots. So that just about wraps up this day of trading and this video. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and that will encourage me to keep doing the videos. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next day, good luck again. And remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.